So today is Monday, start of a new week, and today was a pretty good day. I did a lot today, had lab today, and yeah, we did quite a bit in lab, but it wasn't anything too crazy. Our instructor, or professor, I should say, she's really cool. She wants us to have fun while doing it, not just to be too serious. So that's really good. So I had a good time, learned a lot. It's kind of like the basics of basically, ADL, like assisting with daily living, such as bathing, transferring patients, changing their linens, doing stuff like that. So pretty simple stuff that I kind of did when I was interning, but just kind of still nerve wracking because it was such a long time ago, and you know how sometimes when you perform something so many times you kind of lose the basic technique of doing it. So that kind of made me stressed out, but I did good, so it was nothing to worry about. So that was today. That was pretty cool. Got my test results from my pharmacology test that I had a couple days ago. Got an A. Woo-hoo. So happy about that, but I gotta study for this next one coming up in a couple days. Today's Monday, so it's on Friday. So today, unfortunately, I wasn't able to really get much done. Like, whereas I needed to go to the store to get some things, but wasn't able to do that. So I'll have to do that tomorrow. But yeah, so I just need to study now for my pharmacology test on Friday. But then also I'm gonna do a little bit of reading tonight. And yeah, today was pretty much I was just in the lab all day today. Nothing too crazy, nothing different. Just woke up, started studying, went to the lab, did that most of the day, and that's it. Had dinner, and now I'm just getting ready to read a little bit for class tomorrow. So for tomorrow, I have two classes: my mental health class and um, health assessment. Yeah, days are starting to get jumbled in my mind. Yeah, so that should be pretty cool. Nothing too crazy. We did get to in lab. It was pretty cool. We got to learn how to chart. So we were doing a lot of that as an NP. So that was pretty cool. Pretty excited about that. And yeah. So for us today, it was actually a really nice day today. I have to say, I kind of wish I could have been out and about in the streets every other day. It's been raining. Hopefully it doesn't rain this weekend because I think we get a 3-day weekend this weekend. Yeah, we do. Martin Luther King Day. So hopefully this weekend I can get out and do something besides studying because I have to do that. Trying to stay on top of it. And yeah, but trying to explore the city and see what they've got to offer. Went to the mall already. That's pretty much all. Hopefully I can go up to like Napa Valley sometime soon or go and visit one of my friends who lives pretty close. But other than that, I really don't have any big plans for this week or this weekend. But we'll see how it goes as it happens. So today is Tuesday. Yes. And today I had a pretty good day at school. We just had two classes. They were pretty cool. We just went over information for mental health. We went over a lot of information, and then we went over for the next class. We just went over a lot of stuff of health assessment, and it wasn't that bad. And we did a case study. Actually, we kind of like worked on how we would actually make a case, and mental health was pretty good. Can't complain. So today, basically, all I've been doing after school, been studying. So I have another test. Like I said, every week I have a test in pharmacology, so pathophysiology and pharmacology. And so I'm going to be studying like crazy for that, clearly. So I did that today, and then I had to go to the store today. And then, of course, I had to go get me a lotto ticket because at a jackpot like that, I can spare a couple bucks to try and see if my chances. But we'll see how that goes. If you see my video next week, then you know I probably didn't hit the lotto, but it's all good. But yeah, so today was a pretty good day, pretty productive. I studied for a good amount of time, hit the gym a little bit, and yeah, I think I'm doing pretty good. My studying strategies seem like they're working. Like, I'm actually retaining the information because there's so much information. It's crazy. Like, I knew it was going to be a lot of information, but I don't think I really anticipated knowing how much from different like avenues, like not just one class has a whole bunch of information, but you have so many different levels. Like it's so many different classes that you have to like try to not almost memorize it, because the questions that they ask for my program at least, they more like NCLEX style questions, so that when we take it we can actually pass it. And so they're more like you have to critical think things, so you actually need to know what you're talking about. It's not really just like, oh, define this, define that. It's actually like, this happened, what would you do, what would be the best reason to do this and best way to do this, whatever. And so it takes a little bit of thinking. You actually got to know it, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty I think I'm pretty good at critical thinking. It just sometimes it gets you tripped up because they always have one where it has like two questions that like could possibly be it. But yeah, I think I'm doing pretty good for us. That can't complain. Another thing, just in case there's someone out there watching and they're actually in nursing school, um, today we actually had a person who was a year ahead of us, I guess, in the program, and she's doing phenomenal. And she came in and taught us a little bit of strategies to further our help us with our studying skills and whatnot. And I think it was pretty helpful. She actually gave us advice about a website called VARK. I wrote it down. It's VARK, VARK questionnaire. And you can Google it. That's what I had to do. It's called VARK questionnaire. And it kind of helped you understand what your learning style is. And it was actually pretty accurate when I looked at it. And I was like, hey, that really is how I learn. Because for me, I got multiple learning styles that came up, but two were more prevalent than the other ones. So I'm more of a visual learner, and I am, yeah, I really do think I am like visual, because like every time if I see something, I can remember it. Hey, so today was a pretty chill day. Just had class today. Had the pharmacology class and then intro to nursing class. It wasn't too much going on today. We just went over the study, like kind of a study guide for the test that we have on Friday in a couple days. And that's about it. So I came home, took a little nap. I've been feeling a little sick. I don't know, probably this crazy weather change. One moment it's freezing and then it's kind of hot and body doesn't know what to do. But today was pretty chill. It was raining like crazy outside this morning. I heard all this sound, and when I got to school, a lot of my classmates were saying, I guess it was hailing or whatever, but I wasn't out in it, so I didn't even know. I was still asleep. But yeah, today was a really chill day. Can't really say I did much of anything. So tomorrow we don't have class, which is pretty cool. But I'm still gonna probably go up to the school and study for that
study
test.
Session right now. We are going to have a couple of us from class are going to go back up to the school and study a little bit for our test that's on Friday, since we already had our lab on Monday and we don't have any class today. So yeah, headed there right now to go and study and hopefully get another A on this pharmacology test, or at least a B, but really shooting for an A. All right. So today I had my patho and pharmacology test. So I studied yesterday with the study group, and we kind of went over everything. We studied for a couple hours at the school, and we went over literally every single chapter together, which I think actually was pretty beneficial, because certain things that maybe I thought I knew, but then they gave a different perspective, which is really good because they gave a different perspective of like how to answer a question or how they feel about a certain topic, and it kind of like makes you think, because they want you to think critically in these courses. And so it kind of helps give you more of a perspective to come from. I thought that was helpful. But of course, afterwards, I came home and studied for a couple hours, by myself, which, just studying everything that we talked about and just going through everything. And it kind of started making sense, start connecting things and all of that. So the test today, I think it went pretty good. So we have a written portion and then we have a multiple choice portion. And that multiple choice portion you can actually see immediately, and I actually did very good. I believe I got 100%, maybe missed one. No, actually the one was a freebie one that we get, and she's going to add it later. But yes, I got 100% on the multiple choice part. Now the fill-in part, it was a little bit confusing, so we'll see on Monday how that actually goes when she grades it. And she wasn't there, so we couldn't ask her about it, but I think I did pretty good. I'm pretty sure I did pretty good. If I knew the material in the multiple choice per portion, like way out, I'm pretty sure I did good. So yeah, that's what I did today. Also, unfortunately, I'm starting to get a little sick. So I had to go to the store, get some, good old cranberry juice, orange juice, soups, and good old medicine, try to medicate myself because I have another test on Tuesday. It's a 3-day weekend, but it's really like, oh great, I have another day to study. That's how I feel like. But I'm gonna try to do something this weekend. I'm supposed to be hanging out with one of my classmates, and we should be going out and, trying to do something at night tomorrow. Possibly tonight. Some people were talking about doing something too, but we'll see how I feel since I'm getting sick. But yeah, everything is really coming along. I'm just super busy with school, and yeah, just trying to make sure I focus on that because I'm paying a lot of money for it, and also this is really something I want to do, and I don't want to fail at it. So, and I want to be the best I can be because I actually really care about people, which I guess is a really good thing to have if you want to go into nursing. Also today we had a mental health kind of a clinic. More like we just talked about what we would do in a certain situation, come up with a care plan. It was super beneficial. The teacher, she's the sweetest thing ever. I love that lady. And yeah, she's really good at teaching and learning. So now I feel like I understand how to actually go about making a nursing diagnosis and all that stuff. And yeah, so that was pretty beneficial and helpful. And we have her and it's like 3 other teachers in there. And so we get different perspective from different professors or people who've been doing this for umpteen years, for about like 20 years plus, I think, between each person. Probably I think they had like 20 plus years of experience, which is great, and they really are giving us a great perspective of what we should see. And we don't start actual clinicals at the hospital and for I think a couple weeks, and I'm kind of excited for it, kind of nervous because it's mental health. I've never actually worked in a mental health setting. I've worked at a hospital setting, but I mean we had mental help patients, but we never had like a whole clinic of it. And I'm not sure how it's going to be, but kind of excited to finally get out there on the floor and get to interact with people and see us actually putting what we're learning to actual use and doing it. Because it'll be so much different. Things don't happen like a textbook, most people know. Like, no, textbook says this is going to happen. That's not exactly what's going to happen. You got to see, adapt to the situation and see what you have to do. Hey, so today is Saturday, and today all I did was study most of the day, and I'm a little sick, so I'm getting over a cold, so I had to sleep a little bit too. Yeah, so yesterday I took the test, came home, relaxed, went over to my friend's house for a little bit to hang out, and tonight we're actually going out for a little bit to take a little study break. I decided like I probably should take a study break because you can go crazy, just study and not do anything. Because this was a crazy week for me, but yeah, this is just the beginning. So yeah, right now I'm getting ready to go head out, and we're gonna have a little bit of fun. I'm going to see a band. I think it's like an art show in the downtown area. It should be interesting. Yeah, I'll definitely let you know how that goes. It should be cool. And so yeah, that's all I'm doing today. And then tomorrow I'm going to study even more. Basically, that's all my weekend's going to be because we have a test on Tuesday. But yeah, that's about all I got going on. So I just got done getting dressed and ready and just waiting for my friend to get here now. So to reflect back on this week, I can't believe I actually got through my 2nd week of nursing school. I can already see this is going to fly by so fast, which I guess is good and bad for the fact that you have so much assignments to turn in. But it's good because it'll fly by. But yeah, this week it was good. It was kind of tough at times because this test that I had and Patho was on a lot more subjects in the first week. So it was like me trying to think of how to prioritize my time and all that. That kind of was made me a little weary. But I think I did pretty good on the test though. So I guess I did good there. And just having so much like actually do, like it's like trying to keep track of everything. They're so right. You have to have a planner because you will forget on accident. But also it's really good because we have our Facebook group, like I said before, and kind of remind each other when stuff is due, which helps a lot. Yeah, so I have to say the 2nd week went pretty good. Yeah, my week in review, I guess you could say, yeah, it was a pretty good week. Rained quite a bit. I'm not a big fan of rain. I like hot climates, but you gotta do what you gotta do, whatever. gotta get out there and do stuff. But yeah, I think it was a pretty good week, and I'm looking forward to next week and getting that done. And I'm happy it's a 3-day weekend, but just because I can have an extra day to study, not even like, oh, I'm glad I got a 3-day weekend to sleep, or no, to study. So it's been a good week, and I'll be picking up these vlogs next week. So everyone have a great week, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.